Got the red ring, so I'm live. Happy Saturday. How is your Saturday going? Hope it's going well. A quick one today on leadership. My favorite topic, or one of my favorite topics, because leadership develops daily, not in a day. So if you want to become a better leader, you can't just go to a conference on leadership development and boom, you're now a leader, a great leader. No, it takes time. It takes you spending time intentionally to get better at leading, getting mentored, getting coached, listening to how people have become better leaders themselves. That's how you can grow as a leader. And it's continuous. Now, there are several stages that a person goes through in their growth. The first stage is when the person says, I don't know what I don't know. At this level, that person is not really ready to grow. Because as long as you think about, I don't know what I don't know, there's no incentive for growth. The second stage or second phase is getting better, where this person realizes, I know that I need to know. And sometimes this happens when maybe someone who is a very good employee, they're skilled at their job, and they find that because they're very good at their job, they are moved into a leadership role, but they're not given the leadership training needed to help them transfer their knowledge into leadership ability. And until that happens, the leadership ability will be limited. So when this happens, we realize that, or hopefully the person realizes that they need to learn to lead. Okay, so we're moving up. At least now there's a recognition of the need to learn to lead. The third phase is, I know what I don't know. So there's a recognition that I don't have all the answers or the skills as a leader, and I need others on my journey of growth. This is where a person now opens up to be mentored, to be mentored. And mentorship can come in different forms. It could come in one-to-one mentorship. It could come in learning from people who are leadership experts. Like my example, of course, is John Maxwell, who I've learned so much about leadership from. And so that is the path to growth. I know what I don't know. How do I lead a meeting? How do I have a successful meeting? How do I get my team to work together cohesively? If I don't know how, then I can get some coaching, I can get some resources, and this will help me with my team, as an example. Now, the fourth one, now we're moving up. I know and grow, and it starts to show. So this is the next step, from phase 3. Because now the person is learning and implementing and growing. So this is when you recognize your lack of skill and you begin the daily discipline of personal, professional growth. And this, you begin to see the results of your leadership being implemented. And the final phase, I simply go because of what I know. This is where you've now been implementing leadership skills, and now it's almost automatic. When you find yourself in a situation, you know what's needed as a leader to move to the next stage, whatever that is. You've developed great instincts and you're able to lead your team. And the aspiration for all leaders is to go from, we all start from phase one. Everybody starts at phase one. Nobody, I do not believe that anybody was born a good leader. We all learn. It's a skill that we all have to learn. Some people, it seems, they may have that innate ability to lead. However, even if it comes as part of their talent, it still needs to be nurtured and grow. So we'll all go through that phase one, phase two, phase one again, I don't know what I don't know. Phase two, that's not a phase we want to stay in very long. Phase two, I know that I need to know. Phase three, I know what I don't know. Phase four, I know and grow. This is where growth is coming in and it's starting to show. And I've seen that happen with me in my leadership, and I've seen it happen with those that I've worked with and some that I've coached as well. And 5, I simply go because of what I know.